Another question. He said, is Jesus a prophet in the Bible? Is Jesus a prophet according to the Bible in the Bible?
Point of correction. He said, when talking about the miracle performed by Jesus about raising Lazarus, he quoted John chapter 19. It's not in John chapter 19, it's in the book of John chapter 11, verses 35 to 42. And it was not worship there that Jesus rendered. He was praying, supplicating, not worship. He was praying to God for God to restore back the life of Lazarus. And God accepted the prayer of Jesus. And Jesus said, oh God, I thank you for you have accepted my prayer, and I know that you always accept my prayer. But because of the people that stand by, praying, looking at me, I pray that they may believe that you, God, sent me. Therefore, Jesus Christ, was supplicating in the book of John chapter 11, verses 35 to 42. Secondly, you said that Jesus has never put his face on the ground. That is the King James Version. You didn't say so?
I did not say Jesus did not kneel. I said Jesus prayed standing and he knelt down.
Not kneeling, putting his face on the ground. Did he put his face?
He did that. He put his face on the ground. And Christians also put their face on the ground. Thank you.
Okay, Matthew chapter 26, verse 39. He agreed that Jesus prayed the way the Muslims pray. But do you do that? The question, is Jesus a prophet of God? In the Bible mentions about 8 or 9 different places in the Bible. First, Matthew chapter 21 verses 10 to 11, the Bible called Jesus a prophet of God. Matthew chapter 21 verse 46, the Bible called Jesus a prophet of God. Luke chapter 13 verse 33, the Bible says Jesus is a prophet of God. Luke chapter 7 verse 16, the Bible says Jesus is a prophet of God. Luke chapter 24 verse 19, the Bible says Jesus is a prophet of God. John chapter 6 verse 14, the Bible says Jesus is a prophet of God. John chapter 9 verse 17, the Bible says Jesus is a prophet of God. Mark chapter 6 verse 4, the Bible says Jesus is a prophet of God. And at the end, John chapter 4 verse 19 addressed Jesus as a prophet of God. And in the Quran, when Jesus was a child, on the very day he was born, when he started speaking, that was the first miracle performed by Jesus, according to the Quran, chapter 19, verses 30 to 33, when the mother of Jesus brought Jesus as a child on the very day he was born. The Jews asked her, where do you get this particular child? How do you come about this child? And God Almighty commanded Jesus to speak and defend his mother. And Jesus started speaking. And he said, Ala inni Abdullah, indeed I am the servant of Allah. Atani al-Kitab. Allah has given me the book. Waja'alani Nabiyyan. And Allah has made me to be his prophet. Waja'alani Mubarakan ayna ma kuntu. And Allah has made me blessed wheresoever I may be. That was the first miracle performed by Jesus. He was a prophet of God. The Quran and the Bible also address Jesus as a servant of God. Matthew chapter 12 verses 17 to 18. Jesus is a servant of God. John chapter 13 verse 16, Jesus is a servant of God. And Acts of the Apostles chapter 3 verse 13, Acts of the Apostles chapter 3 verse 26, Acts of the Apostles chapter 4 verse 27, Acts of the Apostles chapter 4 verse 30 of the Revised Standard Version, New King James Version, International Bible, Jehovah Witness Bible, New English Bible, Everyday Bible, address Jesus as a servant of God.
Thank you very much.